For more than a decade, Rory McIlroy has been one of the most dominant drivers of golf on the planet. From his breakout years in the early 2010s to right now, he's consistently ranked among the top of the PGA Tour in driving distance, ball speed and strokes gained off the tee. Different equipment eras, different swing trends, same result. Rory absolutely launching it past the field. The closer you are to the green, the better your scoring opportunities. So that got me thinking, if being closer to the hole is such a massive advantage, and if Rory has proven for over a decade that elite ball speed separates the best from the rest, can an average golfer train their body, their swing, their speed, enough to compete with the fastest ball speeds on tour? That's the mission. This is Outdriving the Tour, the road to Rory. When we look at the ball speed charts from the 2025 season, we find Rory in 6th position with an average of about 185 miles per hour. Not bad. We work our way down the graph here, looking at Mr. Paul Peterson, the last man on the chart, 180th position, and the only man to average a speed of under 160 miles an hour. He's my first target. Can I currently drive the ball faster than the slowest man on tour, Mr. Paul Peterson? I then picked 6 other players, making 7 in total, at varying different ball speeds. You'll see Victor here is the epitome of the average ball speed, 174 miles an hour, the average on tour last year, and we work our way up to Rory McIlroy at the top. The final boss, the one I'm chasing down. Can I get from the bottom of the table and work my way up to the top and drive the ball on average faster than Rory McIlroy? Now, we had to do some baseline testing, so I took 10 drives trying to hit a stock shot. As you'll see from this video, my stock shape is a bit of a high cut, and I am looking here not to swing my backside off, but instead to hit 10 drives where I'm hitting the fairway. Obviously, I'm a 6 handicap, not all of them hit fairway, but generally I'm trying to hit them as though I am playing on the course and hitting fairway finders to make this an achievable goal. And that is the goal. Rory isn't there swinging his nuts off every single time. He's still trying to hit the fairway, and that is the position that I want to get to as part of this challenge, to be in a position where I'm finding the fairway at the speed similar to what Rory hit. Can I do it? And if so, just how long will it take me to get there? So at the end of the testing, some pretty solid drives. I think it's very representative of where my game currently is and what I expected it to be. But the good news is the average of the 10 drives was 159.5 miles per hour. I am not the slowest on tour. Thank you, Mr. Paul Peterson. I am going in, I'm knocking him off the leaderboard. I'm going in at 180, so I officially become the slowest. But I have beaten someone already, taken down the first person. However, there is now a long way to go. I'm hoping that some of those speed training gains kick in instantly and we see a nice big bump to start with, because I am now currently the only other person under 160 miles per hour average, but we don't have much to go. I think within a week or two, we'll probably see that average come up. So what is the plan? I already hit the gym about 3 times a week, but I'm going to be looking at doing some various different exercises, switching it up, looking at doing some more explosive activities. I'm going to couple that with actual speed training. So I've done little bits and pieces. The last time was in the summer. I did it for about 6 weeks. And then finally looking at some mechanical aspects. There's definitely some parts to look at, to improve on. One that just screams out to me is when you look at my swing here, you'll see that my foot does leave the ground, which is good, creating a lot of power, but it does that after impact. And then you compare that to Carl Berkshire. I know we're very similar, but you can see how he's already miles off the ground in the air at the time he makes ball. So I've got a little bit of a power leakage there, and something that's potentially easy to fix, maybe a quick win. And essentially just keep ticking the boxes, keep tinkering as and when I go, and we see if we can do it. Can an average player reach the heights of Rory McIlroy when it comes to all things ball speed?